O.J. Simpson, a scandalous, mysterious star. This is the tale of a man whose life was shrouded in mystery, captivating the world with his rise to stardom, a chilling descent into infamy, and a lingering question that continued to haunt us. He was born in 1947 in San Francisco, in a low-income family of 5, as the son of Ernest, an orderly at the psychiatric ward, and Jimmy Lee Simpson, a custodian for a Federal Reserve Bank and a private club, who was also a well-known drag queen in the Bay Area. Later in life, Jimmy Simpson announced that he was gay and died of AIDS in 1986. In his early teenage years, Simpson joined the street gang and was arrested several times.
And I know you had problems as a kid. I mean, that was a pretty rough time for you, wasn't it?
After his third arrest, Simpson happened to meet with baseball star Willie Mays, who encouraged him to reform, which was surprisingly effective. Before the shadow consumed him, O.J. Simpson was hailed as a hero. With lightning speed and unmatched talent, he soared to the pinnacle of the football world. In 135 career games, Simpson gained 11,236 rushing yards, placing him second on the NFL's of all-time rushing list when he retired. He was named NFL Player of the Year in 1973 and played in 6 Pro Bowls. He was the only player in NFL history to rush for over 2,000 yards in a 14-game season, and the only player to rush for over 200 yards in 6 different games in his career. After retiring from football, O.J. Simpson transitioned into the world of acting, appearing in movies such as The Naked Gun and series and television shows such as Roots. But behind the dazzling spotlight, darker narrative unfolded. O.J. Simpson's personal life was plagued by turmoil and whispers of troubled relationships. His marriage to Nicole Brown Simpson, once seen as a symbol of glamour and success, became marred by allegations of domestic violence. Prosecutors found 62 incidents of abusive behavior by Simpson Clark Brown. The whispers grew louder, painting a chilling portrait of a troubled union despite the outward facade of happiness. The tragedy that unfolded on that fateful night of June 12, 1994, forever etched their name in history. Simpson's ex-wife and Goldman, her friend, were stabbed to death outside their condo, and Simpson quickly became the prime suspect. After being notified of impending charges on June 17, he became involved in a low-speed pursuit by police as he hid in his friend's sports car. The attempt's escape was televised live nationally, seen by an estimated 95 million viewers. It ended at Simpson's home in Brentwood, California, where he was placed under arrest and taken into police custody. Simpson's trial, known as the Trial of the Century, began on January 24, 1995. The attorneys representing O.J. in his murder trial, known as the Dream Team, included many well-known lawyers such as Johnny Cochran as the lead attorney and the famous Robert Kardashian, although he came to regret his decision. And the reason? Well, we will discuss that in the end of this video. On October 3, Simpson was found not guilty. Defense was based largely on the grounds that evidence had been mishandled and that many members of the Los Angeles Police Department were racist.
Orenthal James Simpson not guilty of the crime of murder in violation of Penal Code Section.
In a separate civil trial decision in 1997, Simpson was found liable for the deaths of his ex-wife and Goldman and was ordered to pay $33.5 million in damages to families. In the years that followed, O.J. Simpson lived a life marred by controversy, constantly under the scrutiny of the public eye. Later, in 2007, Simpson was arrested after he and several other men entered a Las Vegas hotel room and took memorabilia items. He was charged with a number of crimes, including armed robbery and kidnapping, and was later sentenced to 9 to 33 years in prison. Simpson was granted parole in 2017. In 2023, it was publicly revealed Simpson had been diagnosed with prostate cancer. He died the following year at the age of 76, leaving behind an esteemed fortune of $3 million. Back to his involvement with Kardashians, the man met on a tennis court in 1969 and remained close for more than 2 decades. Kardashian siblings called Simpson Uncle OG. Also, Kris Jenner was Nicole Brown Simpson's best friend, which later led her to give Kendall, whom she was pregnant with at the time of trial, Nicole's middle name. While Robert was sure of his friend's innocence, his wife was not, and it created a huge strain in their family. However, as time passed by, Robert Kardashian became unsure, and later on, Robert and OJ ultimately stopped speaking to each other. There were some disturbing gossips about him, including the persistent one that he might have been Khloe Kardashian's father, which he denied. Also, there were rumors of him having a pretty intense crush on Kim Kardashian, who was half his age and also his goddaughter, and he decorated his cell wall with pictures of her from Playboy.